welcome back to your friendly neighbor Noob, because I'm Franny. We're back with another episode of Newbcraft Season 3. We're back. After doing the subscriber guide last time, of course, and before that, even doing the bedroom, I have got this section sectioned off, sectionated. I don't like the sounds of those words. They just sound gross. I've got this place quartered off, cautioned. Quarantined. Yeah, that one. That one sounds good. Nothing ever comes bad of quarantine, right? Quarantined off. This section is quarantined off because I want to start building it. I want to make a beautiful, like just a little bookshelf, bookcase, library area here, and then over here I want it like as a potions cauldron area. I just want something that will connect to the two. And of course my bedroom's right there, and then we're gonna finish the hallway. Get this nice hallway all done. Yeah. But that's the plan for today. So hopefully I'll get all of it done. Like there's heaps to do. There's so much. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and let's jump right into the episode. Also, the king declares it. I don't know what the king declares, but I'll write something down. I'll put it in a book, write it down, and send it to you via email. Because the king is digital now. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so the first space we're going to work on is this one, the library. I've got to lay out all my shulkers. I've got a whole bunch of just colorful shulkers that aren't full. One of them has stuff in it, which is one. And we've got a whole bunch of things. Now, getting these bookshelves was really, really annoying, and I don't even know if there's enough of them, but let's cross fingers and hope for to die. Because I'm going to try to mimic something, you know the storage room up there? Way up above. Well, I'm going to try to mimic that down here. I'm basically going to have what I did for my bedroom and up there kind of come together. So I'm going to have like walls of bookcases and then one in the middle, one there as well. But this one will be a bit like a little bit more PC. I'm also going to finish up whatever's happening there. But yeah, I'm going to make it so that there is like 2 levels. Like there's going to be a balcony there that goes all the way around, so you could say walk through the bookshelves. I just wanted something that would kind of look like this, my bedroom area and the storage area. I'm all about tying things together, you know. I think in a build, especially with interiors, sometimes it's best to tie some things together. Even if you want to make a complete different style, just having that 1 or 2 things that like tie all the rooms together, because it is the same house, you know, and interior designers are usually, you know, designing for the same place. I don't know, but I'm going to try it out. So first off, I'm going to start to place in the wood and the bookcases. Let's see how that goes. Oh, this is a nice layout. This is fine, right? I've got like the 2 middle halls and heaps of space. I'm hoping this is going to be enough, you know? I hope this is going to be enough. Also, I did realize I have to put in those windows. When I was building up here, I realized I actually haven't done any of the windows as well. I'm feeling very like you realize things as you go along, but I kind of like this. It's very simple, but it's going to get the job done. I do just need a library. I need a nice library, something I can go and read some books. And I need that window to be fixed. I feel like it's like that situation where like, oh no, someone broke through the window. I didn't fix it. Maybe I was the one that didn't fix it. I'm such a bad person. Such a bad robberator. Gotta fix that window. Well, would you look at that? The starting of a library. I like it a lot. Oh, now we gotta go through here. I have noticed one thing. I still need to put the panels of the windows in. I'm gonna quickly do that. We'll come back to the library, but look at it. Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, we just can walk through here with all these books. And, you know, there's no enchantment table anywhere here, but it doesn't need one. It doesn't need one. I swear, it doesn't need one. It doesn't need one. Though the windows do need panels. That's true. There we go. There's some windows. This is nice. I mean, it's dark and scary because it's nighttime, but at least there's windows now. I still have to do the balcony all the way around. I still have to finish up the trapdoors. Still a decent amount to do, but we have plenty of time. We've also got to make a potions room and a hallway. Plenty of time. Yeah. And with that, we're done the library. Well, I'm going to take these out and stuff, but the library is done. We have like the border up there. We have all the balconies. Little decorations. I don't really want to change too much. I like the minimalistic feel, mainly because if you put too many decorations down here, it's going to be like dodging all the decorations, and plus I still have an entirely new room to do, which is over here, the potions room. Honestly, I'm excited because like when you finish one room and you actually like the way it's designed, you're excited for the next one. And I don't really know what I want to do for this one, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I'm thinking of doing something weird, but it might not turn out that way. I might turn back and yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I've got to go plan. I've got to go plan the potions room so we can get right into it. All right, here we go. Aha! I made a big giant cauldron. I don't know why, but I put a giant cauldron in this room. It's not even like you can see the top of this cauldron. I just thought it was a good idea. I'm partially regretting it. I'm wondering, what if I put the cauldron lower down to about there, and like cut it in half, cut it across there? Maybe that would look cool, and kind of make it like, you know, when you step into it, you can bathe or something, like a cauldron bath. That would be nicer, because this is we're up to way too high. I'm also thinking of putting like a little station over here, some bookcases here, and then station down this way. Just to kind of make it all mix up. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I do want to have like you know, some shelves with lots of, you know, chests that kind of have all the ingredients. But other than that, I think we're gonna move this down. This is way too high. I look tiny compared to it. Like, it needs to be moved. It needs to move down. Okay. Okay, so we've lowered it down a bit. As you can see, I like it a bit like this. I would still have to get a way to get up there. Maybe a staircase on the side or something, just over here. I think would look cute. So we've got, of course, this little section here and this section over here. I'm going to do a lot of decorating, but I think it's coming along very nicely. It's looking very potiony. And then, of course, we got this section right here, too. Of course, we're going to have this section over here right too. I'm just going to start on that next. But the bookcases, we're going to need some bookcases. But yeah, I'm actually liking this setup. It's a little weird, a little wacky. It's probably not using the space the best. But who needs to use space the best, you know? Oh, wow. Okay. So we've got the little station here. My little bookcase over here. Got a little station down there. And the staircase. We can go all the way up here. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. It's so stupid. Got all the slime in here, all the slimy Sammys. In all honesty, I think it's actually kind of cute. It's not taking away too much from the build, but it is adding a little bit extra. And I kind of like it as a potions room. Yes, of course, I don't have much in here when it comes to items, but, you know, I haven't moved everything in first. I'm going to put some bottles and some redstone and stuff so that I can make my own potions and hopefully fill up those cauldrons. It's like a show home, you know? When you have a show home, you just got to be all prepared first. I even like all the hanging lanterns and stuff because you need some light in here. I don't want zombies, you know, spawning in my home. I think that's the biggest thing. I don't want my house to be a haunted house. They just don't spawn. Don't spawn. No spawning. Especially because I've got you know, I've got shaders on at the moment, so all the lighting is very particular. Though I still have one area to do, which isn't going to be very much. All I need is some chains, some of the lanterns, and just to do the arches, the doorways. So we're going to do the hallway, we're just going to do all the arches, probably going to put some pillars in as well, and some hanging lanterns. It won't take me very long. It won't take me very long at all. I know we haven't got a time-lapse this episode, but honestly, this is so much to be done, and it was all little details, little bits and pieces. It wouldn't have been very nice to see in a time-lapse. Like, I would have had to do multiple camera angles, and your head would have spun around, like, multiple times. Just gonna say. You've been like the Exorcist. Like that. Terrible. I'm gonna get stuck the whole way. And there we go. Look at this. Look at this hallway. It's a little bit dark and spooky, but it's perfect. I've got just some hanging along here, just some arches, and brings into the beautiful rooms. I shouldn't have made these rooms so big, though. A part of me wishes that maybe I had thought about the inside while making the outside, but you know. It's okay. I've got to do this at Friendly Kingdoms at some point, but hopefully it'll be a long time. But I like this. It's good. It's great. It's interiors. As someone who's not very good at interiors, I have been fearful of doing this the entire time. So honestly, I'm happy that it didn't turn out terrible. And I'm going to go check out some of my neighbors' builds. Obviously, we have other people on the server, and though they have been on holidays, moving, all kinds of stuff, I do want to go check out their builds, because they've been busy on them, and it's different time zones, too, which doesn't help, But we have seen them in episodes, of course. You guys have checked them out in episodes. I hope. But I'm gonna go check out some of their builds. So I'm only gonna be checking out 2 people's because 2 people are currently just told me to. They said there's lots of work done, so I should check it out. So I'm gonna let's go. This is kind of cool. This is Wolfie's place, which Jesus, is it supposed to look all like broken and stuff? I think it is. It's supposed to look like ruins, but yeah, this is Wolfie's place. He's kind of made like Fenris Hall or something, and he's got all this fire, and like the builds are supposed to look like ruins, but also like shops at the same time. I think it looks interesting. It's also a little creepy. But hey, this is his kind of build, and he wanted to make it. It kind of looks like a dungeon. It looks like if you were to look at a dungeon, some of the dungeons, like the catacomb dungeon in Better Minecraft, that's what this looks like. It looks like one of those dungeons. And some parts of it I love. Like this part right here is probably my favorite bit. The kind of like random fountain of beauty and youth. But yeah, each layer is is supposed to be designed to be the Fenris Hall. Trying to use the same blocks. A lot of soul lanterns there, and on top, I don't know why is this here? What are these? Well, I know the campfires, but what are they supposed to be on his thing? I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool build. And Wolfie's been trying very hard on it. Been working very hard on this build. Walking into this grand hall and seeing everything is so good. And look at the little cupcakes. Is it cupcakes? We've got the, I think they're waffles or something. And we've got the cake, and then we've got the little sandwiches with the faces. It's so adorable. Ah, they're so cute. Look at the little sandwiches. There are replacements for the original because they're like play ahead. These are what originally was there. They were named and stuff, which fortunately the texture pack didn't work properly, so we decided to just do this. This is one of my favorite parts of this entire build. Like, I just love this so much. And of course we come in here to the giving tree, another part, one of my favorite parts. Like, look at that ice tree. Ah, I so enjoyed making that, and it kind of emulates what I wanted to do with the the custom build trees. This is actually my first one, and then I used kind of that base as like what I was gonna do with my normal custom trees. Wow, every time I come to Sigma's, it's like a world of wonderful things and just contraptions everywhere. I don't know what most of them do, but my god, like I'm not a big redstoner, so I'm not entirely sure what any of this does, but it excites me to look and find out. Oh my god, that's a lot of... Why hasn't he got a one of those bamboo farms, just like the sugarcane farm? Sorry, I've been saying Sigma was he for this entire time, and I've been completely wrong. Oh my god, wait, is that a... Oh my god, so their heads are what keeping them there. Oh, that is so funny. That is so cool. Their heads are keeping them stuck. Oh, lol. I've got a whole bunch of some sheep over here. Is that some chickens at the top? Chickens up here? Lots of chickens. Is that 2 different sets of, like, 2 different types? Huh. I'm confused. Confused what that does. That's probably the point of this. I haven't seen Sigma for a little bit, but they're just, the stuff is so cool. And it kind of reminds me, like, when you see a Minecrafter's like build world, this is exactly what it reminds me of. It is cool how some people are not builders and some people are redstoners, and there's just like a selection of different things that people are into. I mean, if I was to have a group of people to hang out, I'd want that. I want everyone to have a little bit of skill in everything, and then be specialized in one thing. Like, I'm a builder, but I can't do redstone, I can't do this. And Sigma, obviously, she's just a good time girl with the. She's a redstoner. You see, it's redstoner, and of course she can do other stuff like scare the shit out of villagers over there. Anyway, guys, I think that's all for today. Yeah, I've had a bit of fun. We built a library. We built a potions room. We finished up that hallway. So that entire section is now finished. And it feels great that I now have, just above that too, the storage area is finished too. So it's 2 areas completely finished, which feels really nice. I've still got, probably like 3/4 left, but we'll get to that soon. And it's great to see other people's builds, Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of your friendly neighborhood noob community. Thank you so much for joining me on Newbcraft. Season 3. And honestly, this has been the most weirdest experimental season ever, and probably next season we'll be getting back to something a bit more normal, a bit more, like season 1 and 2, I think. Something less experimental and silly. But until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends, don't forget to eat spaghetti, and don't forget to smile. Nah, you don't smile. But honestly, guys, have a wonderful 2023.